You're watching the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters' three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. M.J. Harrington Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. William A. Smith Auction Gallery. They host 45 auctions yearly. Check the schedule on their website. Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing independence for patients and peace of mind for families. H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, 10 retail lumber yards serving New England for over 55 years. Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza and more, always fresh. People, food, great times await you. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. And Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
Good evening and welcome to Hanover, New Hampshire for tonight's girls basketball game between the Hanover Marauders and the Plymouth Bobcats. Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Stout. Thanks for tuning in on this chilly evening where the Hanover Marauders look to continue their undefeated season. They sit at 7-0, obviously the defending champs from last year, and they have really run off a nice hot streak to start the season. Starting off, Bishop Brady, an 80-75 victory, a close one, and their highest point total of the season. And then their last game over Oyster River, a thrashing 69-30. And mixed in there, obviously, that great game against Lebanon, 42-37. They sit at 7-0, and they will face off, as I mentioned, against the Plymouth Bobcats, who sit at 4-3. Their last game was at Timberlane, a 50-34 win. Before that, 50-42 over Kingswood. So they come in here with a two-game winning streak, looking to snap the big winning streak by the Hanover Marauders. Let's first get to our starting lineups. First for the visiting Bobcats of Plymouth. Number 10, Gwen Merrifield, junior guard. Number 12, senior forward, Herman Sandu. Number 23, junior guard, Jordan Levesque. Number 31, sophomore forward, Elena Manson. And number 33, senior forward, Molly Edmark. And for the Hanover side, the senior forward, number 10, Joari Ajwang. Number 13, senior Bella Bardelis. Number 20, senior guard Maddie McCorkle. Number 21, senior forward Anna Kirkpatrick. And number 23, junior guard Charlotte Johnson. Those are the starting lineups for both teams. We will take a break, come right back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newbury, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
William A. Smith Auction Gallery hosts 45 auctions a year. Our customer base is worldwide, and our reputation is for honesty and fairness.
Right there, $5,000, $3,000. I got 2 there, thank you. 20.
Join us for one of our live auctions. Check out the auction schedule on our website. Auction day is lively and fun.
Sold $3,381. Yeah, sold $253. Sold $850 straight away.
We look forward to seeing you on auction day.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. H.R. Clough installs water conditioning systems to purify your water and add life to your hot water heating system. Now is the perfect time for one of our expert staff to evaluate your needs. For a free estimate, call H.R. Clough today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, the world's #1 premium decking brand.
Trex products are available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply. Visit us at lavalleys.com.
Welcome back. Almost set for action here in Hanover. As I mentioned earlier, the Marauders coming into this one, defending state champs, Division II, 7-0. And the Plymouth Bobcats, 4-3, coming into this one, winning their previous 2 and 3 of their last 4. Their only loss in that stretch was to Kingswood, 5-point loss, 29-34, a team which Hanover defeated on the road 74-25. So we'll see how Hanover runs here in their 8th game of the season. And will Plymouth be able to knock them off the undefeated ranks? Hanover in the whites. Number 21, Anna Kirkpatrick, tipping off against Gwen Merrifield. And Hanover wins the toss. Little tip. And a nice little 15-foot jump shot there. McCorkle with the basket. And then down the other end. No good, but an offensive rebound and then partially blocked. It will stay with the Plymouth Bobcats. So a good effort there by number 12, Herman Sandu. Getting the offensive rebound, putting it back, no good, but like I said, stays with the Bobcats. The inbound as the Bobcats try and break down this Hanover defense. Man-to-man, and the steal attempt not able to get there was Johnson. Very tight defense, and this time Johnson does get the steal, and she lays it in for the easy basket. 4-0 our score. Less than a minute into this one, the Marauders up early. And we see that Marauders defense, very tough defense. They are not going to let anything get inside. As we see, guarding man-to-man defense all the way out past the three-point line and then inside as well, really sticking to the ball handlers. Trying to dump that one into the middle. It is kept alive. It'll stay with the Bobcats, and they'll try and reset it. A little aggressive on the defensive side, and the shot is up from Levesque. No good. Turnover by the Marauders, and Bobcats trying to go on the break here. Now trapped in the corner is Sandu. But she keeps it alive, gets it out to Manson. And then they swing it and reset to Edmark. It's been all Hanover here in the first 2 minutes. 4-0 our score. Couple of baskets, McCorkle and Johnson. And the Bobcats really have only gotten 2 shots. One was no good. They got the offensive rebound, and then it was blocked. They're content to really take their time and try and get something, and then the aggressive defense from Johnson, she'll pick up the foul. Charlotte Johnson really playing tight defense. We saw her earlier with the turnover, with the steal and the fast break layup. Nice inbounds pass. Just a little strong off the window by Manson, and the Marauders go the other way, all the way down there, and that's McCorkle with her second field goal. Six nothing our score. 2:40 into this one. For over 11 years, Bubba's Bar and Grill has been providing hungry patrons with high-quality food and friendly service with a mission of delivering a remarkable experience to every visitor. And Bubba likes to remind you we're having a lot of fun here. Stolen away, and another break, and another hoop by McCorkle. She has 6 of the Marauders' 8 points in the first 3+ minutes of this one. Once again, not much offensive action. That was only their 3rd shot for the Bobcats. This time coming away with the rebound is Johnson. And then McCorkle trying to force that one inside, stolen away. And looked like maybe jumping, moving the pivot foot. That'll be a travel back to the Marauders. 4:29 to play here in quarter number 1. 8-0 our score. Maddie McCorkle with 6. Charlotte Johnson with 2. Nice inside-out game. Nice ball movement here from the Marauders. Getting it inside and then sneaking it out to Bardalis, and she will drive baseline and get fouled. It's going to be on the floor, though, so that will be an inbounds for Hanover. Foul goes against number 32, Airline Scroggins, and then stolen away on the inbound. Halfway through quarter number 1, it's all Hanover. Really playing some tight defense on the defensive end, and really good ball movement. McCorkle with 6, Charlotte Johnson with 2. So an inbounds right in front of the Hanover bench. Plymouth still looking for their first basket. Foot on the line, it'd be a 2 if it went, but it was no good, and the miss from Jordan Levesque. And Hanover taking over. A 15-foot jumper, no good from Kirkpatrick. And the defensive rebound to the Bobcats. They looked to run, but they realized only 2 players. Merrifield only had 1 teammate, so she pulled it out. And then the block there on Levesque. 2-on-2. Here's Galanis trying to run the break, but she kicks it back out, and the Marauders will reset. 3-point attempt is up and good. Number 22, Melissa Whitmore. Her first basket. 11 points for the Marauders. And the Bobcats yet to get on the board in this one. Aggressive defense there. Adams going for the steal, but Marauders couldn't come away with it. Then the 3-pointer is off the mark from Doherty. Once again, here come the Marauders. They're not afraid to break it out in transition. Even when they don't have numbers, they will not be afraid to take it in. And that one was tipped out of bounds, so now Whitmore will inbound. And then she slips out to the corner. Three-point attempt, no good. Rebound, Kirkpatrick. And then the ball bounces off of Galanis, and the Marauders do get it. Kirkpatrick with the fake and the dribble drive, and she will go to the free throw line. 2:24 to play in the first quarter, and Hannah Kirkpatrick, the 6'2 senior, got the height advantage in this one. First free throw is no good. Watch our Yankee Chronicle every week on this station at 8:30 p.m. on Thursdays and 8 p.m. Saturday. If you miss any of our local programs on our 3 YCN network stations, you can always watch them anytime on our website at ycnnow.com. So Kirkpatrick makes her second. Marauders with a 12-0 lead, 2:20 to play in quarter number 1. And the turnover by the Bobcats, and then the foul is going to go against Doherty. That's her second and the team's third. Three-point attempt is good. Stella Galanis. Her first basket. Nice ball movement, swinging it around the perimeter. Galanis wide open in the corner, and she fires. And that is the potency of this Hanover offense. We've seen them. They can drive and they can shoot threes, and they're not afraid to take it. And one right there, Riley Keefe. She's not afraid to take a three from the corner, and the Bobcats are on the board. Little 15-footer there from Jane Lackley. 6 Marauders have already scored in this first quarter. They lead 17-3, and that one is almost stolen away. But heads-up play by the Bobcats, and then that one is stolen away. It looked like that was Melissa Whitmore getting the steal. Once again, the Marauders out running on the break. And inside to Whitmore. She's got 5 points. As we are at 1 minute to play in a quick-moving first quarter. 19-3, it's all Marauders. The only basket for the Bobcats was the three by Riley Keefe. Marauder defense, we've seen them play some tight coverage. That'll get them in trouble a little bit, and that one will be called against Caroline Adams. That's her first, team's second. So Bobcats will inbound underneath their own hoop. It's Jordan Levesque inbounding. Just does get it in before the 5 count. And once again, look at this defense. Tight defense by the Marauders, trying to trap in the corner. But as we mentioned, sometimes they get a little aggressive, and that one will be against Caroline Adams, her second. So she's picked up a quick 2 fouls and 3 fouls apiece for both teams, Bobcats and the Marauders. 19-3, 41 seconds to play in quarter number 1. Nice little dribble drive, able to get it off is Palumbo, but no good, and the rebound is chased down by Kirkpatrick. Final 30 seconds here. We'll see if Hanover wants to milk the clock. They'll take it right to the hole. And Stella Galanis go to the free throw line. Looks like she's holding her mouth. I don't know if she was hit in the mouth or the nose. There's no blood on the floor, but they are going to make her step out of the game, get checked out before she shoots her free throws. So Galanis with a 3-pointer already, and she will check out. And for a minute now, it looks like McCorkle has come back in. Not sure if she's going to be shooting the free throws. And there was blood on the floor. So they get Coach Dan O'Rourke out there on the lane. Exactly. He is the doctor, my producer reminded me. So he's got the tools to figure this one out. And a nice hand from the crowd here in Hanover. And it will be McCorkle stepping in to take the free throws. So we are set to go. McCorkle with 6 points. First free throw is up and good. And checking into the game for the Bobcats, number 15, Lindsay Betts. Corkle's second free throw, no good, but the offensive rebound, no good. Another offensive rebound and a putback, no good. And then trapping, but able to get free for the Bobcats. One final chance as we are inside 15 seconds for the end of the first quarter. And stepping on the baseline and the turnover, number 5, Riley Keefe. So final 9.8 seconds, plenty of time for Hanover. We've seen their offense work. They can easily run down the floor, and they'll start the ball rolling in, get a couple extra steps. McCorkle picking it up, now 9 seconds to play, full time for a possession. And the three-point attempt off the front rim, offensive rebound, put back, Caroline Adams, no good, and that's how we'll end quarter number 1. Marauders in control early. They lead the Bobcats 20-3. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
I had broken my humerus. I went home in the care of the VNA, and I met a group of women that I'll never forget. All of them were, in a way, just the most therapeutic and totally understanding people I think I've ever met.
Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice is your locally managed, nonprofit home health care provider. It's your choice. Ask for us by name when home is where you want to be.
The New Hampshire Heritage Collection by M.J. Harrington Jewelers is imagined and designed by our craftsmen, inspired by the natural beauty and special places that make New Hampshire extraordinary. The Old Man of the Mountain, Common Loon, Covered Bridge, Sap Bucket, and New Hampshire Lakes Collection are tributes to the story of the Granite State, made in America, handcrafted, uniquely yours, from M.J. Harrington Jewelers.
Welcome back. Second quarter about to get underway here from Hanover, where the Marauders lead the Bobcats 20-3. Jeremy Stout here on the call. Leading the team in points is Maddie McCorkle with 7 points. Talking to her mom before the game. Tried to get her on the broadcast here, but she was having none of it. And a big three, 23, Jordan Levesque opening up the second quarter with a big hoop. Leaving Levesque open behind the three-point line and showing she can hit that. Three-point attempt and answers is Whitmore. Melissa Whitmore now has 8, leading scorer. And that one is just out of the reach of the Bobcats, and it'll go back to the Marauders. Coach O'Rourke having some fun over there on the sideline as his player couldn't quite reach it, but it's okay. It's Marauder basketball. Nobody boxing out Whitmore on the weak side, and she grabs the easy rebound, throws it inside to McCorkle, and she's got another bucket. So McCorkle going back and forth with Whitmore. Three-point attempt just off the mark, and that one will be tipped out by Whitmore. Amanda Doherty couldn't get the three to fall. 6:40 to play here in quarter number 2. All Hanover 25-6. That ball was tipped. Looked like Whitmore got a piece, and here come the Marauders. They have numbers 3 on 2. Nice little bounce pass, and Bardalis couldn't complete it. Bobcats with a chance now. Some empty possessions in the early going here for the Marauders. We didn't really see that many empty possessions for Hanover in that first quarter. They easily built a 17-point lead, 20-3. But now we've seen some empty possessions And that's where the Bobcats really need to take advantage if they want to get back into this game. When they make a stop, when they get a turnover, they really got to take some time and get an open look. Nice inside-out game. The passing to perfection, and just one too many. It's stolen away. That was number 23, Jordan Levesque with the steal. And then Hanover getting a little aggressive, Charlotte Johnson. And she's picked up her second foul, team's fourth. Inside 6 minutes to play before half. Both teams with 4 fouls. The YCN scoreboard sponsors LaValley Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion. LaValley's would like to thank all their neighbors for shopping with them. Come on in and meet their team. Customer care is their first priority. Misfiring there, a little strong. Couldn't get the bounce, but the Bobcats do get the rebound, so inbounding under their own hoop. This time it will be Jordan Levesque. She's got 3 of the 6 Bobcat points. Trying to lob it into her teammate, Manson. Stolen by the Marauders, and here they come on the break. McCorkle finds the offensive rebound and puts it back in. She's got 11. And as we see, good pass there inside, not able to finish, but the offensive rebound coming and the bucket. And on the other end, Jordan Levesque with the basket for the Bobcats. 27-8. And if you are not quick, you will miss 2 passes from this Hanover Marauder team. They quickly pass the ball, and it's not just around the perimeter where they're passing. They go inside and outside, really keeping this defense on their toes, and right there, coming away with it are the Bobcats. Looking to get into this one, down 19. 4.5 minutes to play before half. And then again, stolen away. Johnson. Cross court, bounce pass back to McCorkle. No good. The offensive rebound. And then kick back out. And that's Johnson with the basket assist. Goes to Ajwang. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Hanover leads Plymouth 29-8. We'll take a break. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
Out of the timeout, stolen away by the Marauders, and then on the fast break, foul will be called against the Bobcats. So it looks like number 11, Caroline Adams, will be shooting a pair. That foul is going to go against Sandu. And Adams makes her first free throw. Second one, bouncing around and gets the home friendly roll. It's 31-8, all Marauders inside 4 minutes to play in this second quarter. Cross-court pass picked off nicely from Bardalis. She goes all the way, and then the quick bounce pass behind her to Galanis. And Stella Galanis has 5 points. Beautiful work here. Bounce pass, finds her teammate, unselfish play, and the hoop from Galanis. A little bit of traffic there, and you can see the look of frustration on Merrifield's face. Down underneath to an open Caroline Adams. She's got 4. That's her first field goal. As we approach 3 minutes to play. And another steal in the corner from the Marauders. A little in front, but nicely done by Galanis to keep it alive. And the Marauders will reset. Here they go with that inside out, but you see 4 defenders collapsing on the interior, and then you get the open shot. Luckily for Plymouth, the Marauders couldn't hit their open shot. It's going to be a foul, I believe. They're going to... I'm not sure who they're going to call that one on. 21, Anna Kirkpatrick. Our next live YCN game of the week is next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. as the Marauder boys of Hanover High School host the Pride of Merrimack Valley. .2:30 to play here in quarter number 2. Marauders out in front to the big lead, 35-8. Opened this one up 20-3 at the end of one period. Bobcats have definitely played better in this second quarter. Three-point attempt, bouncing around, no good, and the rebound to Bardalis. 2 minutes to play. Marauders will go the other way. And that's a situation where maybe one too many passes. You like to get the passing going, but maybe an extra pass that wasn't necessary. And that was a turnover. Then the Bobcats turn it over the other way. Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating Turning Up the Heat player of the game. We will choose the team member that had the greatest impact on today's game. H.R. Clough is dedicated to performing the best service and providing the best products every day. Hanover with a rare turnover. Coming away with it is Sandu. Inside 90 seconds here to play before halftime. Tight defense by the Marauders. Now switched it up to a zone. And off the mark there. Here comes Hanover. One minute to play here before halftime. Three-pointer is off the mark. And the Bobcats with a chance here to get into double figures. They trail 35-8. Three-pointer is up, no good. And again, no problem by the Marauders to push the pace. This time, Galanis isn't able to hit the layup, but they are not afraid to push this pace when they think they have an opportunity and an advantage. That ball is out of bounds and going back to the Marauders. Final 20 seconds here before half. Once again, Hanover with that inside out. And the three-pointer in and out from Galanis. And now with 10 seconds left, Bobcats with a chance to end the half on a high note. Into the corner. Three-pointer is up and no good from Doherty, and that is how the first half ends. So it's been all Marauders here tonight. They lead the Bobcats of Plymouth 35-8. We'll take a break and come back. Some halftime stats. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Why is it always time for pizza in New England? Because Ramonto's brick oven pizzas are popping up everywhere. With dough made fresh daily and baked in brick ovens, plus pasta, sandwiches, and artisan salads always from fresh ingredients, you're never far from good times and great food at Ramonto's. Ramonto's brick oven pizzas are the locally owned restaurants that make freshness taste so good. Want a piece of the pie? Visit Ramontos.com for franchise opportunities.
William A. Smith Auction Gallery hosts 45 auctions a year. Our customer base is worldwide, and our reputation is for honesty and fairness.
Rolex right there, $5,000, $3,000. I got two there, thank you. 20.
Join us for one of our live auctions. Check out the auction schedule on our website. Auction day is lively and fun.
Sold $3,381. Yeah, sold $253. Sold $850 straight away.
We look forward to seeing you on auction day.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newbury, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Elizabeth Durazio, and
I'm your host, Abby Peel.
Coming to you from the town of Hopkinton.
Coming to you from the New London Barn Playhouse. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming on this beautiful day.
Beautiful day, perfect spring day.
We've been here as a staple in many of the communities. And
so many people that you get to meet and a wonderful community that you feel like you're always welcome in.
With this great opportunity of opening a restaurant that's really community focused.
So join us again next week
for a new edition of Yankee Chronicle.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more, with more frequent major weather events. Don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
There's a big difference between a big box store and a LaValle Middleton building supply.
When you're a local store, you need to compete with the bigger chains. So we've combined our purchasing power with over 300 independent lumberyard and home centers, and we've passed those savings on to you.
Our customers have grown up with our stores, and now their kids are shopping here with our kids.
We have everything you need for any home improvement project you can think of.
And the possibilities are endless.
If we had a motto, it would be neighbors helping neighbors build a community.
Welcome back. YCN Game of the Week. Jeremy Stout here in Hanover, New Hampshire, where the Marauders, as you can see, lead the Bobcats 35-8 at the half. And a game that the Marauders coming into this one at 7-0. And the Plymouth Bobcats sitting at 4-3. Weren't sure if this might be one of those nights where Hanover overlooks an opponent, but clearly that is not the case, jumping out to a 20-3 lead and then outscoring Plymouth again 15-5 in that second quarter to combine for that 35-8 score you see currently. And some of the leaders for the Marauders, Maddie McCorkle, the senior guard with 11 points. She leads all scorers. Melissa Whitmore, the sophomore, 6-foot sophomore, she has 8 points. Stella Galanis with 5 points. Freshman guard getting some playing time. Not one of the starters, but getting some solid minutes and getting in on the action here. And then also coming up with 4 points, Caroline Adams, sophomore guard, and Charlotte Johnson, the junior guard. Rounding out the scoring, number 33, Jane Lackley with 2 points, and then 1 free throw made for Anna Kirkpatrick. She's 1 for 2 from the line. She has 1 point. And over on the Plymouth side, not too much going on there. Riley Keefe with a made 3-pointer, and Jordan Levesque, the junior guard, with 5 points. And you look at this Plymouth roster, only 4 seniors, a lot of juniors and sophomores, and you can really tell some of the hesitation that they have going to the hoop. They're just kind of holding it out by the 3-point line out on the perimeter, trying to find something, and they really have not been able to get it inside. But give credit to the Hanover defense. They really held strong, and they opened that first quarter playing a man-to-man defense and then switched to a zone defense later in the half, and both have equally stymied this Bobcat team. And Hanover, we know all about them, winning the championship last year and then starting this season 7-0. And they do have a very heavy class, 6 seniors, I believe, or 5 seniors, excuse me. So heavy on the upperclassmen, and you know Coach Dan O'Rourke, he will recruit as many of the kids as he can get to come out to play basketball. After these 5 seniors graduate, he's got only 1 junior, and that is Charlotte Johnson. So he's going to have a younger team next year. So you know their goal is to win the championship this year and send that senior class out on a high note. So 35-8 here at the half. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
You're watching the New Hampshire Association of Broadcasters' three-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by Top Stitch Embroidery, the best for your team, and so much more. MJ Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948. William A. Smith Auction Gallery. They host 45 auctions yearly. Check the schedule on their website. Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice, providing independence for patients and peace of mind for families. HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist, much more than a home heating provider. La Valley Building Supply, 10 retail lumber yards serving New England for over 55 years. Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza and more, always fresh. People, food, great times await you. Baba's Bar and Grill of Newberry Harbor, where Baba wants you to know we're having a lot of fun. And Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
Welcome back. Looking at the Hanover girls varsity team, who is winning this one easily, 35-8. Jeremy Stout here on the call. And if you look ahead to the second half, keys to this second half for the Lady Marauders, really got to keep the pedal to the metal, keep the scoring, and don't come up with those empty possessions and give the Plymouth team a chance to come back. And looking at the Plymouth roster, that kind of sums it up as they stand there on the sidelines. Not the most exciting first half, trailing by 27. If you figure a key to the second half, they really got to try and get this ball inside and somehow try and break this interior defense of the Marauders. And it's going to be a tall task if the Bobcats want to come back in this one. We'll take our final break before the second half begins. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
I had broken my humerus. I went home in the care of the VNA, and I met a group of women that I'll never forget. All of them were, in a way, just the most therapeutic and totally understanding people I think I've ever met.
Lake Sunapee Region VNA and Hospice is your locally managed nonprofit home health care provider. It's your choice. Ask for us by name when home is where you want to be.
Why is it always time for pizza in New England? Because Ramonto's brick oven pizzas are popping up everywhere. With dough made fresh daily and baked in brick ovens, plus pasta, sandwiches, and artisan salads always from fresh ingredients, you're never far from good times and great food at Ramonto's. Ramonto's brick oven pizzas are the locally owned restaurants that make freshness taste so good. Want a piece of the pie? Visit Ramontos.com for franchise opportunities.
Welcome back. 15 seconds into this second half. Hanover with the inbound and up and no good. So here come the Bobcats with their first possession of this second half, looking to get something going. And when you come up with a stop, really huge to get a score. Looking to pass the ball around. And that's going to be back to the Marauders. So here comes Hanover. They're looking to get something going in this second half. Empty possession the first time. Three-point attempt is up and no good. Back to the Bobcats. So a little slow start here in this third quarter. A minute in, nobody has found the bottom of the net. Once again, that tight Hanover defense really playing strong. And here come the Marauders on the other end. That three-point attempt, no good. And again, the rebound to the Bobcats. We apologize for some technical difficulties here to start second half, but appear to be up and running. Nice pass inside and a little strong from Merrifield. She can't get hers to go, and still yet to score either team in this second half. And you can tell Hanover really content to just kind of take some time. Don't need to force anything. Obviously, with a big lead, you really don't need to. Three-point attempt from the corner is off the mark. And again, the rebound to the Bobcats. So they have had their chances shutting out Hanover in this third quarter, but have yet to capitalize. And that one is tipped away, and will go back to the Marauders. Into the corner. And then kick back out. McCorkle. Really nobody guarding her, so she just drives and then kicks it out to Johnson, who hits her third field goal. She has 6. And 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. 37-8, the misfire there from Doherty. Offensive rebound, put back from Manson, and that one. Ball's out of bounds. It'll be Hanover basketball. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Ramonto's Brick Oven Pizza. You're never too far from great food and good times at Ramonto's, the locally owned restaurants that make freshness taste so good. Nice drive there. And then getting her own offensive rebound is Galanis, who then kicks it back out. Eventually, McCorkle finds it, and she will miss the mid-range jumper. And then stolen away on the other end by Johnson. Galanis will go to the free throw line. She will be fouled shooting a pair. That foul is going to go against number 23, Jordan Levesque. She has only 1 foul. She's got 5 points. So Stella Galanis, who has 5 points, is good on the first free throw. Freshman guard. 6 points. Second one is up and no good. Nice rebound by Merrifield. Wide open underneath the hoop, and Doherty gets her first basket. And just approaching 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 3, 38-10. Three-pointer off the mark. Merrifield with the rebound. And again, trying to go down. This time Doherty with traffic around her. She throws it up. It's blocked by Johnson. And here come the Marauders, but they'll slow it down and realize there's no reason to push the pace here. Up 28 points in the third quarter. Getting it inside. Nice left-handed move by Whitmore. She's got 10 points. Beautiful dribble and the move with the left hand. If you've got that left-handed move at this level, going to do some damage inside. Whitmore only a sophomore. Only going to get better. Nice little inside-out touch pass there from the Bobcats, but couldn't get the shot to fall. Marauders with possession as we approach 3 minutes to play in this third quarter, 40-10. Only 7 total points scored in this third quarter. And inside, that one is blocked by number 31, Manson. Ajwang, I believe that was, couldn't get that one up. Wholesale changes for Coach O'Rourke as the Bobcats take over here. And a zone defense here are the Marauders with their changes. Got Kirkpatrick and a three-pointer. And getting it to fall is Doherty. She has 5 points. All 5 here in this third quarter. 40-13. Once again, nice passing there by the Marauders, but not able to finish on that one, and here come the Bobcats. Inside 2 minutes to play here. Doherty's going to fire another one from long range. No good. The offensive rebound, and then Scroggins tries to put it back up. It's blocked out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Bobcats. This Plymouth at Hanover game is being brought to you in part by Echo Communications. Call them for all your printing needs. All our schedules and live broadcasts are at our website, YCNnow.com. Stolen away in the corner. Anna Kirkpatrick takes it away, and here come the Marauders. Marauders seem to have really been taking their time in this third quarter, really not forcing anything. Only have 5 points to show for it, though. They have missed some open looks. As we see right there, missing it is number 11, Caroline Adams. And then coming up with the rebound, finally, are the Bobcats. Three-point attempt off the mark. Loose ball tipped away, and it goes back to the Marauders. And on the break, using the left hand, going up is Johnson, who goes to the free throw line and shoot a pair. So 58.3 seconds to play, and that foul is going to go against Riley Keefe, her first, team's second. First one rattles around and good. Johnson has 7. Junior guard. As I mentioned at halftime, the only junior on this squad, and no good, but the offensive rebound, and then streaking inside, only to miss it, Bardalis. And then basket there by the Marauders, and then stolen right away, and they're looking for more. No good, but the offensive rebound. Jumper off the mark from Johnson. Nice little pass outside, no good. Offensive rebound looked like it was secured by Keefe, but she lost it. And here's Hanover, most likely the final possession of this third quarter. Quick shot, no good. Rebound by Sandu, excuse me. And that's going to stay with the Bobcats. Excuse me, that's Hanover keeping possession underneath their hoop, and that was a little sloppy in the corner as Caroline Adams lost the handle. At the end of 3, the Marauders lead the Bobcats 43-13. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
To me, it was a no-brainer to switch to the Anderson 400 series window.
From the exterior of the house, you can't tell which windows are old and which windows are new. They're really very compatible.
I really appreciate the energy efficiency of the 400 series.
Anderson, in my opinion, is the heavyweight champ.
Someone once said that trust is always earned, never given. With a 70-year heritage of diamond expertise MJ Harrington Jewelers has earned the trust and respect of loyal customers for generations. Whether the occasion is a new beginning of life together or celebrating a decade's deep love, the professionals at Harrington's take time to understand our customers' dreams, then turn those dreams into exquisite reality. At MJ Harrington Jewelers, trust is as precious as the fine diamonds we offer. We look forward to earning your trust.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter just underway here. Bobcats missing on their baseline drive and going back to the Marauders with that 30-point lead, 43-13. Hanover outscoring Plymouth 8-5 in the very low-scoring third quarter. See Hanover with a little bit of inside out, working that ball around the perimeter, try and get it inside. Good motion offense. Good aggressive defense there by Plymouth, almost stealing the ball, tipping it away. At least making Hanover reset, and they get the reset inside, no good. The offensive rebound and the putback by Ajwang. She's got her first two of the night. Look at this nice play here, boxing out the defender, just coming in with the offensive rebound and putting it back in. Three-point attempt from the corner, no good. And the offensive rebound, putting it back in, number 11, Molly Palumbo. Really, this Bobcat team has played with a lot more fire in this second half. And you can say that Hanover might not be trying as much, but they've been playing some aggressive defense as we see the steal there, and then trying to go the other end, Doherty. And, you know, if you're Coach O'Rourke, you're not going to be telling your team to take it easy. Maybe you tell them to slow it down and maybe not rush your shots or fast break, but give credit to this Plymouth team. Even though down big at halftime by 27, they're trying to stay with 100% effort for all 32 minutes. Nice baseline drive, nice spin move there. That's number 11, Molly Palumbo. She'll get a couple free throws, and that foul is going to go against Ajwang. It's her first, team's first. Palumbo's first is up and no good. 5'7" junior forward. She has 2 points tonight. Second one up and off the back iron, no good. And the rebound is going to be Hanover's ball, and then looked like it was dribbled off her foot, but Caroline Adams did lose the handle thanks to the defender, so it will stay Hanover basketball. And that's the pass that they wanted. Galanis didn't take the first one, but she will settle for this one. And when you're that wide open, you got to try it. Didn't get it to fall, but she had two chances. And you know Coach O'Rourke told her they don't need to take the first shot and take some time. But when you're that wide open twice, you got to take one of them. Inside 6 minutes to play. Hanover playing that tight defense still. Nice drive there, but the shot from Merrifield no good, and Hanover comes away with the rebound. Three-pointer off the mark. And the offensive rebound looked like nobody was covering Galanis. She'll go to the free throw line, though, as she's fouled, and she'll shoot a pair, her second time at the free throw line. The foul will go against Edmark, her first, team's third. And Galanis' first one is up and good. She is now 2 for 3 from the line. She has 7 points. Second one is up and good. Galanis 3 for 4 from the line with 8 points. Good effort from the freshman. Plymouth struggling to find an answer for this zone. Driving baseline is Doherty, but she can't get it to fall. And 5 minutes to play. The Marauders go the other way. They pull up. No need to rush or press. Driving baseline, and then the pass out. I believe they're going to get Ajwang will draw the foul. I wasn't sure if they were going to get her called for a traveling violation, but they're going to get the foul against Bobcats, number 33, Molly Edmark. And then there's Ajwang on the inbound. She's got 4. Senior starting in the forward position. Johari Ajwang with 4 tonight. And here comes McCorkle with a nice left hand. She's had a great game. 11 points in that first half. That's her first basket of the second half. 3-point attempt off the mark, but the offensive rebound, no good on the putback, and McCorkle comes away with it. So we approach the final 4 minutes in this one. Marauders with the 51-15 lead. Ajwang with a skip pass to the corner, and then driving baseline, and then the kick out. No good, but again an offensive rebound. But then Ajwang couldn't get it to her teammate. Nice defense by the Bobcats. And that's Galanis with some pesky defense coming up with the steal. Ajwang inside, and then finally getting it over to Adams, who misfires. Then the rebound to Ajwang. This game is being brought to you in part by William A. Smith Auction Gallery, who hosts 45 auctions yearly, many in their auction house in Plainfield, New Hampshire. Check out their schedules on their website at wsmithauction.com. And that jump ball will go back to the Bobcats. 51-15 running time here in the fourth quarter with the big 36-point lead. 3-point attempt, Doherty off the mark. Nice offensive rebound, but it's blocked. And that attempt from Manson is swatted out of bounds by Bardalis. Bardalis, the only member of the starting lineup for Hanover who has yet to score. And we've got a timeout on the floor, 2:26 to play. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
The New Hampshire Heritage Collection by M.J. Harrington Jewelers is imagined and designed by our craftsmen, inspired by the natural beauty and special places that make New Hampshire extraordinary. The Old Man of the Mountain, Common Loon, Covered Bridge, Sap Bucket, and New Hampshire Lakes Collection are tributes to the story of the Granite State, made in America, handcrafted, uniquely yours, from M.J. Harrington Jewelers.
Coming back out of the timeout, Bobcats missing their attempt from Manson, and here come the Marauders. We approach the final 2 minutes of this one. It was all Hanover from the outset, 20-3 at the end of the first quarter, and they never looked back. Stolen away by Doherty, and she's got nobody in front of her, and she lays it in. So Amanda Doherty, the senior guard, with 7 to lead her team. 51-17. Final 90 seconds to play here, and they dump it inside, and going to the free throw line is Charlotte Johnson. She'll shoot a pair. That foul is going to go against Elena Manson, her first, team's 5th, and here comes number 33, Jane Lackley, shoot a pair. Lackley sinks her first. She's got 5. Second one is up and good. Three-point attempt off the side of the backboard and then saved by the shooter, Levesque, and then ultimately turned over back to McCorkle. Jumper no good. Johnson with the offensive rebound. And then flashing in the middle, number 13, Bardalis. Couldn't get it, but Lackley with the rebound. McCorkle put one up, no good, and then Bardalis had another one. So finally, after a number of offensive rebounds, Bobcats finally get it back. They trail 53-17. Well, it was a tough one from the beginning for the Bobcats, who will fall to 4-4. Nice little jumper there from Levesque. She has 7. The Bobcats will fall to 4-4, break their 2-game winning streak, and the Marauders will improve to 8-0. Nice little drive there, and Bardalis is on the board. So Bella Bardalis, the only starter who has yet to score. She has just scored, and I believe she was the last player to score a basket for the Marauders. So the final score here from Hanover, the Marauders of Hanover defeat the Bobcats of Plymouth 55-19. We'll take a break, come back with the wrap-up after this. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
William A. Smith Auction Gallery hosts 45 auctions a year. Our customer base is worldwide, and our reputation is for honesty and fairness. Join us for one of our live auctions. Check out the auction schedule on our website. Auction day is lively and fun.
Sold 3,381. Yeah, sold 253. Sold 850 straight away.
We look forward to seeing you on auction day.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newbury, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
Welcome to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Elizabeth Durazio, and
I'm your host, Abby Peel.
Coming to you from the town of Hopkinton.
Coming to you from the New London Barn Playhouse. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming on this beautiful day.
Beautiful day, perfect spring day.
We've been here as a staple in many of the communities. And
so many people that you get to meet and a wonderful community that you feel like you're always welcome in.
With this great opportunity of opening a restaurant that's really community focused.
So join us again next week
for a new edition of Yankee Chronicle.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more, with more frequent major weather events. Don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
There's a big difference between a big box store and a LaValle Middleton building supply. When you're a local store, you need to compete with the bigger chains. So we've combined our purchasing power with over 300 independent lumberyard and home centers, and we've passed those savings on to you.
Our customers have grown up with our stores, and now their kids are shopping here with our kids.
We have everything you need for any home improvement project you can think of.
And the possibilities are endless.
If we had a motto, it would be neighbors helping neighbors build a community.
Welcome back. Final score here from Hanover. The Lady Marauders defeat the Lady Bobcats of Plymouth 55-19. Jeremy Stout here on a chilly evening. The Marauders had no problem finding the bottom of the hoop, and they warmed up early, and it was all thanks to Maddie McCorkle, who we are going to go to the Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat. Talked about earlier, one of the 5 seniors on this squad. She came in with a pretty good season so far, and she continued her dominance, scoring 13 points, 11 of them in the first half. That was the H.R. Clough turning up the heat player of the game. Some of the other players for the Hanover Marauders, obviously led by McCorkle with 13. It was Melissa Whitmore with 10, Stella Galanis with 8, 7 for Charlotte Johnson, 6 for Jane Lackley, 4 apiece for Joari Ajwang and Caroline Adams, 2 for Bella Bardalis, and 1 for Anna Kirkpatrick. She was 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Every player for the Marauders scored in this one. Over on the Plymouth side, the leading scorer, Jordan Levesque with 7, Riley Keefe with 3. She made 1 3-pointer. Amanda Doherty coming in strong with 7 as well, all in the second half. And then Molly Palumba finishing with 2, as she was not able to make her 2 free throws, but did make 1 field goal. So the final score here, 55-19. The Hanover Marauders will improve to 8-0, and their next game will be in a few days. They travel to John Stark, and they look to continue their undefeated season. The Plymouth Bobcats will fall to 4-4, and their next game is in a few days, hosting Conval. And our next game will be next Thursday here in Hanover. The Marauder boys host the Merrimack Valley Pride. Thanks for watching. The final score here, 55-19. Thanks to our producers and everyone behind the scenes. I'm Jeremy Stout. Thanks for watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Wow.